Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach and I'm on the WW or the Weight Watchers Blue Plan. Happy Friday friends, it's Friday, it's weigh-in day. After my vacation, we're going to talk about the WW workshop. I'll share some highlights of my trip. We'll set some goals as we move into the month of October, the last 90 days of 2021. I cannot even believe it. So if you are excited for today's video, give it a big, huge thumbs up. If you're new or you haven't yet subscribed, I would love to have you here. Hit the subscribe button and click the bell right next to it so you never miss a single video. We do this weigh-in thing every single Friday. Check out the description box down below for my 2 recipe ebooks. We have breakfast, we have lunch. Both contain 15 recipes with all WW plan points included, as well as calories. Healthy recipes at your fingertips definitely helps you with success. So check out these 2 recipe ebooks. You can purchase them both individually on my nutrition coaching website. You will also find coaching that includes macros and calories personalized to you, as well as one-on-one coaching if you want to chat with me directly. Links, discounts to all my favorite things, as well as my Facebook group. Head on over, join us there. We'd love to have you, are also down in that description box. So let's jump into this week's weigh-in workshop topic, setting some goals for October, and a recap of how my week went being on vacation and the aftermath when I returned home. I am home from my 5-day vacation to San Diego, California, where I went to visit my best friend. We had an absolute fantastic time. I did share lots of pictures on my Instagram as well as my Facebook group. I will go ahead and put both of those social medias here on the screen for you. If you don't follow me there, Instagram is a great way to keep up with me day to day, and my Facebook group is such a valuable resource and a wonderful community of almost 20,000 people that are supportive and loving, and I do share quite regularly updates and specials and deals on my Facebook group as well. I will go ahead and insert some pictures here of my trip. It was wonderful. It was so nice to get away, to not worry about picking up the camera, to take a lot of the stress that I'd been feeling with the whole floor remodel and having a puppy and just life off of my plate for a few days. We had so much fun. The first day that I was there, we took a huge hike. I had 75 active minutes that day. I was sweaty. I was hot. We took a 75-minute hike in a place called Torrey Pines. It was a hike right off of the ocean. It was gorgeous and beautiful. It was straight uphill until you got to the top, and then there was just switchbacks and windy trails that you could take to different viewpoints. So we spent a good hour and a half hiking first thing in the morning on Thursday, and it was just a great way to get an exercise and to be out in nature. It was hard, but it was also a great way to start off my trip with all of that extra movement. We ate really good food. I went to a place called Flame Broiler that I had never been before. It was incredible. I also had my very first acai bowl, which was also really good. We did a ton of fun things. We had pedicures, which was great. I was planning on getting one before my trip, but I just didn't have time, which was great because we were able to go together and we had this luxurious spa day. We spent a day in Julian, California, with my friend's roommate Kelly and her daughter Cassie. We spent the entire day in Julian. It was so much fun. We had lunch there. We did shopping. It was just a great fall inspired day. We relaxed on the couch in our house watching TV shows. I cuddled with the dogs and got my dog fill while I was away from my babies, who I missed so much. It was just a really, really good vacation. Honestly, I feel like I did pretty good food-wise. Was I perfect? Did I track? No. But I did make good choices. I don't think I overate the majority of the time. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I met up with one of my subscribers, Robin, who I met last time I was in San Diego. We've become really good friends. We went to dinner with her one night, which was amazing to see her and just spend a little bit of time with her. It was just such a good trip, you guys. Such a well-needed, well-deserved, refreshing vacation. When I returned home on Sunday, starting on Monday, I got right back on track, and I've been on track ever since. So basically for the last 5 days, I've been back to tracking my food, being in a calorie deficit, watching my points. And so I was able to recoup from my vacation a little bit before I had to weigh in for my first weigh-in for the month of October. But before I jump into my weigh-in, let's chat a little bit about this week's WW workshop topic. That is how to be on WW when your crew isn't. Pick someone who's not on WW and try to take them along on your healthy wellness journey. This can make your journey a little bit easier and give you that added boost of support. Not everybody's on WW, not everybody's on a weight loss journey. For me, that's my husband. My husband is not on WW, he's not on a weight loss journey, but I lean on him for support even though he's not on the same journey that I am. So think of one person or pick a person that's in your day-to-day life that actually has an impact on you overall as well as on your WW journey. And number 2 is to choose a strategy to include that person on your weight loss journey, whether they're on one or not. So some examples of people in your day-to-day life that may have an impact on you are things like your partner. Like I mentioned, my husband is probably the greatest impact on my day-to-day Weight Watchers life. You can make your meal prep about the entire family, not just about yourself. If you follow my meal preps that I put out every single Monday, I like to make things that my husband can eat as well, or that he'll enjoy throughout the week. Maybe pack a healthy lunch for your child or your significant other to help them eat healthier even though they're not on the same weight loss journey as you are. Maybe the greatest impact on you is your child. Ask your family what they prefer for dinner. Make sure you're choosing family-friendly foods. Just make them WW friendly or calorie friendly, or make them fit into your lifestyle. They can still be absolutely and delicious and work for everybody in your family, kids included. Maybe your biggest impact is a friend. Utilize that friend for your activity. Ask them to take a walk with you. Ask them to join a gym with you. You can even use them as accountability. Maybe you want to send them your tracker every day for added accountability. Your biggest impact is your parent, whether you live with them or not. Use them for support. Nobody knows you better than your mom or your dad or your grandma or your grandpa. So use them again for accountability, kind of like you would with a friend. Maybe take a walk with them. Maybe use them as the person to send your tracker to every single day. And lastly, maybe your biggest influence is a coworker. We spend more time at work and with the people we work with than we often spend with our family and our kids at home. So use them as your greatest resource. They can serve in the same way as a friend. They can be your accountability. Maybe you take a walk on your lunch break with your favorite coworker, or maybe you share recipe ideas, or maybe you meal prep and pack a meal for the both of you. Now you have to create a plan utilizing that person for accountability and that biggest resource for you. First, think about who you're including. Who is this person that has the greatest impact? The strategy that you're going to try with that person, and when and how will you make that strategy happen? Set up your environment for success. Make sure that the people that surround you or the people that you're using as your biggest resource or cheerleader have your best interest in mind. They're your support system, but make sure that you don't expect them to be on the same journey as you are, because oftentimes these people aren't on a weight loss journey, or maybe they're on a completely different healthy lifestyle. That doesn't mean that you can't use them as rocks or pillars or support. They can do the same with you. They can use you for their rock, their pillar, and their support system. It can make it easier to stick with whatever program you're following, and of course offer you some much needed support. So I really like this topic. I know for me that I lean on my husband more than maybe even he realizes. I try to pick foods that he likes, but also foods that work with my lifestyle. Just make sure that you have 1, 2, 3, or 10 people around you that support you. It definitely makes losing weight for the long term much, much easier. So now let's dive into my weigh-in and what goals I'm setting for myself for the month of October. So like I mentioned, I moved my body quite a bit when I was on my trip. I always find that when I return from vacation, I always just feel a little bit heavier and a little bit bloated, at least for a few days post-travel, post-vacation. But when I stepped on the scale today, I am up in weight, which I kind of expected, but I'm only up 0.6 pounds. So just about a half of a pound. I'm sure that when I returned home, I was up more than that, and it's just slowly come off during this week by getting back on track. That's my biggest tip for you. If you go on vacation and you blow it or you splurge, come back and get on track. Whether it's the next day, the next week, maybe it's the same day you return home from vacation, just get back on track and eventually your body will level out. I anticipate losing this 0.6 pounds over the next couple of days. And even when I check in with you guys next week, I'll see a loss on the scale. I'm not disappointed in my weight gain. Listen, it could have been a lot worse if I wouldn't have taken that hike or been mindful in the foods that I was choosing. So 0.6, I can get that off. It doesn't even faze me whatsoever. Now moving into the month of October, I'm planning on changing things up just a little bit. Now I was going to take a 3-month diet break where basically I ate at maintenance calories for October, November, or December. But after rethinking it and kind of seeing where I am in my goals for 2021, I'm going to continue to stay in weight loss mode or calorie deficit mode for the month of October. Now I don't know if in November or December I'll take that diet break, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted. But my goals for the month of October are to continue to steadily lose weight on the scale. You know I don't care what the number is, but I'd like to see the scale go down during the month of October, kind of getting myself ready for that potential diet break. I also want to see what the new plans are that WW rolls out. We're hearing rumors that these plans will be rolling out in November, so I'll definitely post a video as soon as we know anything, share my thoughts, share the ins and outs of whatever changes WW's making, but I kind of want to hold out for that before I decide what I want to do when it comes to weight loss or taking a diet break. So that's kind of my plan for October. I'm excited that I've been able to go back to Jazzercise. I went back yesterday, I'm going today, I'm going tomorrow. It's been about a week and a half and I've missed my Jazzercise crew. They're a little bit of my accountability too, you guys. Whether they know it or not, they're my support system and my accountability for my workout or for my exercise every single week. So now I want to hear from you guys. Let me know how your week was. Did you gain? Did you lose? What are your goals moving into October? And let me know who your support person is, that pillar, that support system that you have in place. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a big, huge thumbs up. And if you're new or you haven't yet subscribed, I would love to have you here. Hit the subscribe button and click the bell right next to it so you never miss a single video. I do this weigh-in thing every single Friday, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Check out the description box down below for nutrition coaching, links, discounts to my favorite healthy things, as well as my Facebook group. Head on over. Don't forget to join us there. Follow me on Instagram so that you can keep up with me day to day as well. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Happy Friday, happy weekend, and I'll see you in tomorrow's grocery haul. Bye, friends.